You start noticing that people repeat your words a second before you say them. At first, it felt like coincidence. A coworker finished my sentence before I even opened my mouth. A barista smiled and said my order out loud exactly 1 second before I did. I laughed it off, telling myself my voice was louder than my thoughts, that patterns appear when you expect them to. But then it kept happening. My phone calls were the worst. I would inhale, preparing to speak, and the person on the other end would say my words first, my tone, my pauses, even my mistakes. They didn't notice anything strange. To them, I was the one repeating them. I started testing it. I'd think of something absurd, something I'd never normally say. Standing in line at the grocery store, I focused on a sentence that made no sense at all. The ceiling is breathing. The man in front of me suddenly turned around, eyes unfocused, and whispered, "The ceiling is breathing." A second later, my lips moved on their own. My heart slammed against my ribs. That was the moment I realized it wasn't prediction. It was delay. I wasn't speaking first anymore. The world was. I began to feel it, an invisible pressure just behind my thoughts, like something reading ahead in a script I no longer controlled. When I tried to stay silent, people around me still spoke. They said things I was about to think, even if I fought the thought with everything I had. Sleep didn't help. Dreams leaked into reality. I'd wake up hearing my own voice from the hallway, speaking sentences I hadn't formed yet. The mirror in my bathroom fogged over one morning and traced into the steam were the words, "You are late." I tried screaming. A stranger across the street screamed first.
I tried apologizing. My mother whispered it into the phone before I could. I realized something terrifying then. Every time this happened, it felt easier to let the words come. Resisting hurt, letting go felt natural, comfortable. Like floating downstream instead of fighting the current, so I stopped fighting. I let the words arrive, and the world went quiet. No one spoke before me anymore. No one spoke at all. People stood frozen mid expression, mouths slightly open, waiting. Cars idled at green lights, screens showed paused faces. The air itself felt like it was holding its breath. For the first time, I was ahead. I understood the truth in that silence. Humanity had never been the author of its thoughts. We were echoes, repeating something just ahead of us. And when I fell behind, the system corrected itself by moving on without me. Now everything waits for me to speak, but I don't know what to say because somewhere deep inside my skull, I can feel it, the pressure returning. Something is about to speak through me, and this time I don't think it's human.